If someone has ever told you to just calm down or stop worrying, they have never felt what you are feeling. That advice is useless. I am 94 years old now, but in the winter of 1950, I was a 19-year-old kid shivering at the Chosin Reservoir in North Korea, a frozen lake that became one of the deadliest battlefields in history. It was 30 below zero. Chinese soldiers were coming at us in waves, pouring over the ridges in the dark. Men were dying all around me. Some were hit by bullets, others just froze solid where they stood. I watched my best friend bleed out into the snow because the medics couldn't reach him in time. When I came home in '53, I was a wreck. A car backfiring would put me face down on the ground before I knew what I was doing. My hands would shake and I couldn't make them stop. The doctors called it bad nerves and told me to just man up. Anxiety lives in your blood and your nerves. You can't just think your way out of it any more than you can think a wound into closing. Survival requires specific, active tools. Your body actively holds on to fear. When you're anxious, that energy settles into your shoulders, chest, and gut. Because fear is physical energy, you have to move to burn it out. You must give that tension a place to go. It doesn't matter what you do. You can chop wood, dig a garden, walk 5 miles. When the panic starts, get it and work so hard your mind has no room left to spin. This physical labor creates a release valve. When your muscles are spent, the mental paralysis starts to lose its grip. Once the body moves, you must handle the brain. Anxiety traps you in a loop of self-focus, obsessing over bad things that haven't happened yet. To break that loop, I ask myself one question. Is there a problem right now, in this exact second, that I have to deal with? Not tomorrow, right now. Usually, I'm breathing and I'm alive. The crisis is only in my head. If there is a real problem, I fix it immediately. I make the call or have the hard conversation. That is preparation. Sitting around drowning in what-ifs is just worrying, and worrying stops you from enjoying the good things while they're here. I also learned that I must look outward. My wife Martha would send me to check on the neighbors or help fix a fence. It is hard to obsess over your own disasters when you are helping someone else with theirs. Worrying about things you can't control is like trying to push a river. It isn't going to move, and you're going to wear yourself out trying. You have to anchor your mind in what is real and present. There are days when the internal mind is just too chaotic to manage on its own. When that happens, you need external structures to lean on. I get up at 5 every morning and have for 70 years. Knowing exactly what I'm going to do the moment I wake up starves anxiety of the chaos it needs. Habit handles the heavy lifting when I'm tired. I also found help in God. You have to find something bigger than yourself to lean on, because carrying all that weight alone will break you. When your own strength fails, a structured environment and a spiritual foundation act as the load-bearing walls that keep the roof from caving in. I still have nights where I wake up back in that snow at Chosin. I still have scars that ache when the weather changes. The fear never goes away completely. The world doesn't get easier. You simply get stronger. You learn what works for you, and you build a life capable of holding the weight without breaking. I came home broken, and I found peace. Real peace. It took a long time to get there, but my trauma doesn't run my life anymore. I run my life. If you're struggling right now, go outside, take a walk, and get out of your head for a while. The worrying will be there when you get back, but it might be a little smaller. That's how you win. You make the fear smaller every day until you are the one in charge again.